Baltazar, they call him. A man of whispers and tall tales. A traveler from Equatorial Guinea, he moves with the wind, a charming enigma. His legend precedes him, a lover, they say, with conquests across the continent. 500 women he boasts, from the sands of Ethiopia to the shores of Lake Victoria. Baltazar's claims, whispered in bars and marketplaces, are met with a mixture of awe and disbelief. Is he a modern-day Casanova, a product of changing times? Or is he a fabrication, a story spun to challenge the very fabric of African societal norms? One thing is certain. Baltazar's story, whether truth or fiction, forces us to confront the complex and often contradictory views on love, relationships, and promiscuity in Africa. Africa, a tapestry woven from diverse cultures and traditions, holds no singular view on promiscuity. Across the continent, perspectives differ, shaped by ancient customs, religious beliefs, and the winds of modernization. In some communities, where lineage and family honor reign supreme, premarital relationships, let alone Baltazar's alleged exploits, are met with disapproval. Yet, in bustling cities, where the pulse of modernity beats strong, attitudes are shifting. The rise of casual dating and the allure of globalized culture have loosened the grip of traditional constraints. Even so, double standards persist. Women, often judged more harshly, navigate a complex web of societal expectations. Baltazar, then, becomes a lightning rod, igniting conversations about sexuality, morality, and the evolving dynamics between men and women in modern Africa. To understand the present, we must delve into the past. The rich tapestry of African relationships is deeply rooted in its history, shaped by centuries of tradition and cultural evolution. In pre-colonial Africa, relationships were often governed by intricate systems of kinship and community. These systems were not just social constructs, but were integral to the survival and prosperity of the community. Marriage, frequently arranged, served as a social contract, solidifying alliances and ensuring the continuation of lineages. These unions were more than personal commitments. They were strategic alliances that bound families and tribes together. Polygamy, practiced in many cultures, was woven into the social fabric, reflecting power dynamics and economic realities. It was a system that allowed for the distribution of labor and resources, ensuring the welfare of the community. Colonialism, with its disruptive force, brought new ideologies. The imposition of foreign values and systems disrupted traditional ways of life, creating a clash of cultures that would have lasting impacts. Christianity, with its emphasis on monogamy, clashed with traditional practices. Missionaries sought to reshape African societies, often undermining established customs and beliefs. Western notions of love and romance, disseminated through literature and film, began to permeate African societies. These new ideas introduced different perspectives on relationships, challenging traditional norms and expectations. This collision of values created a complex landscape where tradition and modernity coexist, sometimes harmoniously, sometimes in a state of uneasy tension. The interplay between the old and the new continues to shape the social fabric of African communities. Baltazar's story, then, becomes even more intriguing, a reflection of a continent grappling with its past and navigating the complexities of its present. His journey mirrors the broader narrative of Africa, where history and modernity intertwine in a dynamic and evolving relationship. Ethiopia, a land of ancient history and rich culture, is where Baltazar claims his journey began. In the bustling capital of Addis Ababa, where tradition meets modernity, he claims to have met Almaz, a woman whose eyes, he says, held the secrets of the Queen of Sheba. Their love, a whirlwind of stolen moments and passionate encounters, ended as abruptly as it began, leaving Baltazar heartbroken and yearning for more. Almaz, if she exists, represents the changing face of Ethiopian womanhood. Educated and independent, she challenges traditional norms, seeking love and fulfillment on her own terms. Her story, whether real or imagined, reflects the complexities of Ethiopian society, where ancient customs coexist with modern aspirations. Nigerian Nights, a tapestry of tradition and modernity. Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, pulsates with a vibrant energy. Lagos, a megacity of dreams and contradictions, is where I claim to have encountered Amina, a woman as alluring as the city itself. Their affair, fueled by late-night rendezvous and whispered promises, left an indelible mark on my soul. Nigeria, a melting pot of cultures and religions, grapples with the complexities of love and relationships. Traditional values, often rooted in strong family ties and religious beliefs, hold sway, yet the allure of modernity is undeniable. Amina, a product of this cultural intersection, embodies the duality of Nigerian society, where tradition and change exist in a delicate balance. Kenyan crossroads where cultures collide and romance blooms. Kenya, a land of breathtaking landscapes and diverse cultures, is where Baltazar claims to have met Wanjiru, a woman whose spirit, he says, soared higher than Mount Kenya. Their romance, a whirlwind safari of laughter, adventure and stolen kisses, left him wanting more. In Kenya, love and relationships are as varied as the country's landscape. Traditional customs, passed down through generations, still hold sway, particularly in rural areas. Yet, in urban centers like Nairobi, a more cosmopolitan outlook prevails. Wanjiru, a modern Kenyan woman, embodies this blend of tradition and modernity. She is confident, independent, and unafraid to pursue her desires. Tanzanian rhythms, the dance of love and social expectation. Tanzania, home to the Serengeti and the rhythmic pulse of bongo flava music, is where Baltazar claims to have encountered Amina, a woman whose laughter, he says, was as sweet as the scent of cloves. Their connection, a dance of passion and longing, unfolded against the backdrop of Zanzibar's turquoise waters. Tanzanian society, deeply rooted in tradition, places a high value on family and community. Relationships, often viewed through the lens of marriage and family life, are subject to societal expectations. Amina, though a figment of Baltazar's story, represents the complexities faced by Tanzanian women. Torn between the allure of love and the weight of tradition, they must navigate a delicate balance. Ugandan tales, finding love in the Pearl of Africa. Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, is where Baltazar claims his journey culminated. This East African nation, known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, became the backdrop for a love story that would change his life forever. In Kampala, a city pulsing with life, he met Njeri, a woman whose warmth, he says, rivaled the Ugandan sun. The bustling streets and vibrant markets of Kampala set the stage for their serendipitous meeting, a moment he describes as fate. Their love, a slow burn of shared dreams and quiet moments, was, he claims, the deepest connection he had ever known. They spent countless hours exploring the city's parks, sharing stories, and dreaming of a future together. In Uganda, a country where love songs fill the airwaves and romance is celebrated, relationships are deeply intertwined with cultural and religious beliefs. The melodies of street musicians and the vibrant energy of local markets provided a colorful backdrop to their blossoming romance. While traditional values emphasizing marriage and family remain strong, particularly in rural communities, urban areas are experiencing a shift toward more liberal attitudes. This dynamic creates a unique blend of old and new, where tradition meets modernity. Njeri, a product of this evolving landscape, represents the aspirations of many Ugandan women who seek love and fulfillment on their own terms. She embodies the spirit of a new generation, balancing respect for tradition with a desire for personal freedom and self-expression. Baltazar's legacy, a mirror to society's norms. Baltazar, the man of many stories, remains an enigma. His presence is felt in every corner of the village, yet his true essence is known to few. Are his tales true chronicles of love and loss, or are they elaborate fabrications, spun to shock and titillate? Each story he tells is a thread in the rich tapestry of human experience, weaving together the joys and sorrows of life. Regardless of their veracity, his stories offer a glimpse into the diverse and ever-changing landscape of love and relationships in Africa. They reflect the myriad ways in which people connect, break apart, and find each other again. Baltazar's legacy lies not in the number of hearts he claims to have conquered, but in the conversations he ignites. His words are sparks that light the fires of debate and introspection, challenging us to think deeply about our own lives. His story, a catalyst for reflection, compels us to confront our own biases and to engage in open dialogue about the complexities of love, sexuality, and societal expectations in the 21st century. It is through these conversations that we begin to understand the true nature of our desires and fears. His tale, whether truth or fiction, serves as a reminder that Africa, a continent of diverse cultures and traditions, continues to grapple with the interplay of tradition and modernity. The old ways and the new are in constant dialogue, shaping the future of the continent. And in this dance between the old and the new, the stories of love, loss, and longing continue to be written, one heartbeat at a time. Each story, a testament to the enduring human spirit, reminds us that love, in all its forms, is the thread that binds us together.